Hey guys, it's Brett, your independent Scentsy consultant. I'm here with my warm reviews of the holiday collection bars. So I was gonna do the holiday collection warm reviews along with the breast cancer awareness collection warm reviews, but I haven't had a chance to warm those bars yet. I finished the holiday collection and I just started warming one of the breast cancer awareness bars, but I know I'm not gonna get them all warmed by the time these all release on October 1st, this coming Sunday. So I'm like, let me just do the warm reviews on the holiday bars. That way I at least have these out before they come out. Because if I wait till I warm through the breast cancer bars, it's gonna be after the fact for all of them. So I'm just gonna do these 5 here, and then I'll do the breast cancer warm reviews, hopefully sometime within the next week or so. All right, so we're just gonna start in here. So I'm gonna go start from my least favorite to my favorite, and it totally was different on warming than what I thought on cold. My favorites on warm and my favorites on cold just almost flip-flopped. So it always just goes to show you that you never know until you warm it, because something could totally change when you warm it. It's not always the same as it is on cold, or vice versa. So we'll get started here. Number 5, Cranberry Candy Cane is number 5. This was my number 1 on cold sniff. I loved this on cold sniff. I thought we still have we had 2 bars, so this is the second bar. I warmed through the first whole bar on all of these, but then we're making samples of the second bar, so that's why we got a little bit out of that one, because we're making samples. So this one, just on cold, I liked it. I really liked that. Oh, let me read the notes here to you first. I guess that would help, wouldn't it? Cranberry Candy Cane is fresh cranberries, peppermint sticks, and pomegranate. So on cold, I really got that nice mixture of that peppermint with the cranberries in there, and then a little bit of pomegranate. I really liked the blend. I thought it was a very, very nice blend. I loved it on cold. So when I warmed it, I've heard multiple people in their warm reviews say they got like a nail salon kind of smell out of this. Yeah, it just smelled like some kind of it did. I got that when I warmed it. It smelled like something in a nail salon. It smelled like some kind of stuff they use for nails. I don't know what it was, but I totally got that. And I'm like, am I getting that because everybody said that? Because I'm like wondering if I would have got that if nobody hadn't said that. That's the only bad thing about watching other reviews, because sometimes somebody will say something and then that gets stuck in your head and then you can't stop thinking about that, and then you smell it. But I got that. I did get that. But I will say that died down a little bit after like an hour or so, maybe hour and a half, around there. That kind of died down, and then it wasn't really nail polish. Maybe just a little hint of that, but not like it was at the beginning. But then on the bad side of that, though, it died down, so it was lighter. And I was kind of worried to warm this whole bar, because a lot of people have said it's really strong, so I thought maybe I should just do like 4 cubes instead of the 8 cubes in my bedroom. I warm these all in my bedroom, by the way, because scents do the best in our bedroom, master bedroom, so I wanted to test them all out in there, to be fair. So I did the whole bar. I have 2 warmers in my bedroom and 2 in the bathroom, master bath, so I did 2 cubes in each of those warmers. But it died down like after an hour and a half or so, and then it was just, I mean, it was like a peppermint scent with, you did get a little bit of cranberry and a little bit of pomegranate. So it wasn't exactly pure just peppermint, but I don't know, the blend on warm after that nail salon kind of scent kind of calmed down. I wasn't really that excited about it. It was just kind of okay. I wasn't like loving it. Like, I didn't like walk into the room and be like, oh my gosh, I love this scent. I have to warm more of it. I was like, it's okay, it's nice, but I don't really think I would repurchase this. Yeah, I don't think so. It just didn't really do much for me. And I'm wondering if maybe I'm falling out of love with peppermint scents, because I can't do Twisted Peppermint from Bath & Body Works anymore, because that's just too much for me. I don't care for it anymore. And what was the one we just had in Bring Up a Bar? Whiteout? I didn't care for that one either. And this one, I didn't not like it. It didn't really excite me all that much, so not enough to really get it again. I wasn't walking in the room and getting all excited when I walked in there. It was just kind of okay and pleasant. But yeah, maybe I'm not liking peppermint as much as I did. We'll see, because I think there's a couple more peppermint coming out in like some more collections coming up, so we'll see how I feel about the next ones. But that one just, yeah, I wasn't super crazy about that one after I warmed it. And number 4 is Rum Plum. This one is plum jam, vanilla sugar, and flaky buttery crust. So I definitely got that plum for sure. You got a sugary plum, definitely got in there. You got that in there. And the plum is really nice. And I did get like a bakery element to it. It wasn't real buttery flaky crust, but there was a bakeryness to it. You did get a little bit of that crust. I kind of wish there would have been a little bit more of that flaky pie crust or flaky buttery crust. But I really got the plum jam with the vanilla sugar. It was like a jammy, plummy, you did get like the sweet jam. It smelled just like that. And it was nice. Again, it was a little bit like that cranberry, what is it? Cranberry candy cane. Pleasant, but I wasn't loving it. Like, again, I walk into the room, I'm like, it's nice, but I wasn't like falling in love with it at all. So I don't know if I would repurchase this one either. Although I will say, we were warming this to make samples here. We warm our samples on the stove. We put a little glass measuring cup into a little bowl of water on our stove and melt it that way. We need to eventually get one of those chocolate melters that people do to make samples. But right now we just do it on the stove. It works fine that way. But we warmed it on there and it smelled so good. I'm like, that smells really good today, warming it for the samples. I'm like, I really got the bakeryness even more. And I'm like, maybe I need to try it again. So we have 4 more cubes. So I'll try these and see how it does. And then if I like these 4 cubes on this second bar, maybe I might get it again. But based on my first burn of the first bar, I probably wouldn't get it again. I had sweet plum pastry in a bundle from, was it the warehouse sale? I think had a sweet plum pastry in there. I think I didn't talk about that in my last empties video because my empties video cut out some stuff when the camera shut off and I didn't know where it stopped. I think it cut that off. But I talked about that bar. That bar was okay, sweet plum pastry. I liked it, it was nice, but I didn't love it as much as a lot of other people love it. Well, so many people love that bar, it's nice, but I thought maybe I'm not a big plum bakery lover. I don't know, because I just didn't love it as much as everybody else did, and this one kind of was the same. I wasn't completely in love with it. But I'll try these other 4 cubes and see, because like I said, it did really good when we had it warming on the stove for those samples. Number 3 is Vanilla Barnwood. Sorry, that gets flushed out in our ring light. It's nighttime, late at night. It's like, what time is it? 8:40 at night. But I wanted to get this video up real quick. Okay, let's see. Vanilla Barnwood is vanilla, amber, and barnwood. This was nice. It is a nice scent. So you do get the vanilla and amber. I know people have said it's kind of similar to like vanilla oud, which I've never had, but I could, from the description of vanilla oud, I could see this being like a vanilla oud type of scent. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like what a vanilla oud could smell like, because it's got that vanilla and that amber. So it's a little bit, it's very soft. It's kind of cashmere-like in a way. It's a very soft bedroom type of scent. Kind of cozy-like. Yeah. Now on cold, I said on the backside, and I've heard multiple other people on their reviews say that they got like lemon on the back. I did get lemon. I said lemon drizzle cake because I got almost like a little bit of a cake note too. And I know I've heard some other people say they smell like cereal, like Fruit Loops or something. And then other people have said they smell like lemon drizzle or a clementine cupcake. I don't know if I get clementine at all, but I do kind of get lemon. It could be some kind of citrus. And then like I did get like a cake note. When this was warming, I didn't so much get that lemon as much, but I did get like a little bit of a citrus and then like a bakeryness to it. So it could have been kind of like clementine cupcake because I did get a citrus and I got like a little bit of a bakery nose in there. But then I also got that oud vanilla, like cashmere, like soft, cashmere, almost suede-y kind of a smell. So it was a little bit odd because of that, because I had that little bit of a bakeryness underneath all that with the vanilla and the oud. But it was nice. It was nice. It was lighter though. I would say this was a light medium in the bedroom. So I was kind of wishing it would have been stronger, but it did good for the bedroom because it was just a lighter scent. But yeah, I think I would get this again and try it again and see how it did. I don't know if I would get it much more than one more time because it was just kind of in the middle for me. But yeah, and then I didn't say the throw on Rum Plum. The strength was, it did pretty good. It was probably a good strong medium. And then the Cranberry Candy Cane, it started out strong when it had that nail salon smell, and then it died down. So it was pretty strong medium, almost high. And then after it calmed down, it was kind of a light medium. It got a lot lighter. All right, now number 2, Cherris Jubilee. This was so good. These next two I really like. These are the ones where I walked in the room and I loved it. You know what I'm talking about. When you walk into a room and you just love it so much, that was these two. So Cherris Jubilee is black cherry, raspberry, and zesty lemon. Yeah, God, this is so good. It really is black cherry. So good black cherry. I did get the raspberry though too, especially on warming. So to me, a lot of people said it is kind of like red, white, and berry pie. I say it's a little bit more than that, a little bit more like that, but take out the baker element. I would say it's more black or red, white, and berry pie as opposed to maraschino sugar cookie. I feel like the cherry note is a little bit different than that. But this isn't spot on like red, white, and berry pie, but it's kind of similar to that. But it's a little bit more of a black cherry though. But when warming, that cherry was good. I would say at first when it came out, you really got the black cherry. It was so strong when it first started. It filled up the whole bedroom, traveled out in the hallway and the living room. It was so strong at first. Really good. And the lemon wasn't really pronounced. It might have been in there, like everybody says, to brighten it up a little bit. It did brighten it up. It's not a heavy, it's not a real deep dark black cherry. It brightens up, that lemon kind of brightens up that black cherry. It makes it bright. There's no bakery or anything in here at all. Just pure, sweet, sugary kind of cherry. But really zesty, really good, really tart. Just really good and strong at first. And then it kind of calmed down a little bit, but was still good. Some people said theirs had died down quite a bit because after 6 or 7 hours or so, because a lot of cherry scents do that. They'll be really strong and then they just die off. This one was really strong and did die down, but it didn't completely die off for me because I could still smell it, but it was lighter. It was a really it was like a high at first, high throw, and then it died down to like a medium to light medium-ish or so on the second day. But the second day, I could still smell it on the second day. And the second day, I was in my bathroom and I kept smelling, I really got the raspberry on the second day. That raspberry was really coming through on the second day with that cherry. I was like, this is so good. That mixture of that raspberry with that cherry and just ever a little bit of lemon, just ever so slight hint of lemon. But yeah, really good. I just love this one. It was so good. This almost made my number 1, but this other one beat it out just by a hair. Okay, so my number 1, Sleigh Ride. And ironically, this was my least favorite on cold. On cold, I got some kind of weird note. Okay, so the notes are crisp air, fallen fir needle, and tart cranberry. On cold, I don't know, it was a mixture of that cranberry with that fir. It says fresh air, but yeah, I don't know, it was a combination that just something was a little sharp in here and I wasn't sure about if I liked it or not. Even now on cold, I still got that little bit of a sharpness in there or something that I'm not crazy about. But when it warmed, I loved this. That sharpness went away and I loved this bar. This was one where I totally kept going into the room and I'm like, God, it smells so good. God, it smells so good. God, it smells so good. Every time I walked in the room, it just got better every time I walked in the room. I just couldn't get enough of this scent. I loved it every time I walked in the room. I loved it even more. Yeah, that sharpness went away and I just got a really good fir needle and that mixture of that cranberry was really good. Some people compared it to Sweet Orange and Evergreen from last year. There's no citrus in here to me, even though it looks like there's an orange peel in the picture here. But Yeah, I didn't get any kind of orange or anything. I did get the cranberry, but it's not a real strong cranberry. Just, I don't know if it's that crisp air in there that is making it a little different, because it's not like a straight fir needle Christmas tree scent either. It's just really nice. So it could be that fresh air in there with a little bit of cranberry mixed in with that fir needle. But it's a really good blend. I loved it so much. So good, so pretty, and I just loved it. It was my favorite. And I can't wait to get more of that one. Such a perfect scent for Christmas. I love it. So that's my favorite sleigh ride. Who would have thought? So I'll definitely be getting more sleigh ride and more Cherris Jubilee. And Rum Plum, or wait, vanilla Barnwood, my third. I think I want to get another one and try it. I have more left of the, once we make samples. We haven't made samples of this yet, but we'll probably have 4 cubes left, and I'll warm those, but I'll probably end up getting another one of that. Rum Plum. We'll see how these 4 cubes go and see if I maybe want to get another one, because like I said, the samples were really good. I like the samples more than I did when I warmed the bar. Cranberry candy cane. I don't think I'm gonna get another one of that. I don't know. It just didn't do much for me when it was warming. I was so upset though, because I really like that on cold. For some reason, it just wasn't doing much for me. So yeah. So that's my warm reviews of the holiday collection bars. These go on sale on our website, or your consultant's website, this coming Sunday, October 1st at 12 a.m. Pacific time. And stay tuned. I'll hopefully have those warm reviews of the breast cancer awareness collection bars, hopefully within the next coming week. All right, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in our next video. Bye.